Alrighty, how are we doing? This is Austin with Big Time Pulls. Today I got another Dusk Till Dawn Flesh and Blood booster box. So I opened one last time, and here's a couple of good pulls. This guy goes for about 14. This guy goes for about 10 to 12. And you have two $5 cards and then a couple like $1 to $5 cards. So not the best box, but we got another crack at it right here. So I know that I typically do Magic the Gathering. Well, hopefully we have another crack at it. And so I typically do Magic the Gathering content, but like I said in my last video, I played a draft of this, and I've played it before a little bit, but it's just super cool. I like how you get to choose a hero, and then you just like have all this equipment, and basically everything is literally built around that. Like, you could say that for Commander, but I don't know, doesn't really feel the same. Plus the combat that you kind of do with the cards is just awesome. You do like chains, so like if I have 4 cards in my hand, you have 4 cards in your hand, and like I play a card, you will use your cards out of your hand to kind of defend against whatever I did. And then, yeah, you just kind of go from there. It's a lot of resource management, or like, I guess, card management, because you don't want to defend with all your cards. You want to be able to at least try to get some damage in, right? But here we go. So we have our commons first. There are some big cards in this set, or I should say some expensive cards in this set. I will let you know if we come across them. So our 2 rares were Wall Breaker and Envelop in Darkness. Love the art in this game, or on the cards anyways. So we have our commons, and there's a Rainbow Foil common. We have Ram Raider and Beaming Bravado. So if this is your first time watching a Flesh and Blood box opening, you have commons, you have rares, you have Majestics, and then you have legendaries and even fables. You have 2 different types of foiling. You have rainbow foil, which is kind of like this one. You can see it's kind of like the rainbow tint all the way around it. And then you have cold foil. I kind of put all the foils in like a different little pile. So we have Shade and Scream and Beaming Bravado. Fableds, I think I've seen it's like 1 out of 96 packs, or maybe that's, no, I think that might actually be legendary. So it's like 1 in 4 boxes, you'll get a legendary. Majestics, I think you probably get like 5 to 6 per box. So right there we have Shade and Swing foil. We have Banneret of Salvation and Herald of Ravages. Those are both rares. I think legendaries you get 1 in 4 boxes. I think Fables is like 1 in 250 packs or something like that. 244, something like that. So here we go with our commons. So there's a Rainbow Foil common right there for Defender of Daybreak. Then we have a Deathly Whale. We have Vincent. Oh, no backside to that. So that's a rare Shadow Runeblade Hero, and that's the young version. In this set, there are 2 sets of numbered cards for Chain and Prism, and they're numbered through 10. So if you pull those, obviously that's crazy. So we have Tear Through the Portal, that's a rainbow foil common. Then we have a cold foil. So you see how the cold foil is like the borders and then like the equipment. So that's a cold foil common, Cloak of Darkness. Then we have Cleansing Light. So typically the cold foils go for quite a bit of money. So I'm going to keep that kind of, you can see it still sticking out right here. I'm going to keep it right over there. So we have our commons. Then we have a foil Hungering Demagon. We have Deathly Delight, and we have Blessing of Salvation. All right, we have our commons. We have Banneret of Vigor. Commons, Banneret of Vigor. And then we have Poison the Well, which is a Majestic. That's actually a pretty cool card. So it says the next time a hero would gain health this turn, instead they lose that much. And it's like an instant, so you can just kind of slap it down whenever. So if somebody's going to gain a lot of health, you just drop it on them. All right, we have Angelic Descent, and those are rare. We have Beaming Bravado and Banneret of Courage, which is a Majestic. All right. That's a cool card right there. Tribute to the Legions of Doom. All right, Warmonger's Diplomacy. That's a Majestic rainbow foil. Ooh, and this is a marvel right here, okay? So this is Figment of Iridation. So you can see right here, you have the triangle, so that means that it's a marvel, and that is a big time pull right there. I'm not sure how much it's going for, but I'm gonna kind of set it right here for display. And then we have a rare Deathly Delight. So that card is a Light Illusionist instant. When this legendary figment enters the arena, create a Ponder token. Oh yeah, I didn't even show all the backside of that. So Saruya, Archangel of Iridation. That is awesome. Crazy art. Hopefully that's one of the better ones. I can't remember what all of the, because there's a couple Marvels that were going for like obviously way more. Holy moly. This is about a $180 card right here. We're just going off on this one. Iron Song Versus, and you can see legendary, and it's Bracers, and that's a rainbow foil right there. Crazy pulls, crazy pulls. We have Wallbreaker and then Blessing of Salvation. So I think, now obviously this set just came out, so the prices are a little, probably a little bit higher, but if we sold both of those, we'd make money back for both of the boxes that we got pretty easily. So we have commons, we have a rainbow foil, Envelop in Darkness, Grim Feast, and then Lay to Rest, which are all rares. So one thing that I've never talked about with this, so like whenever they do pro play, obviously you pick your hero, right? If a certain hero wins too much, it basically gets like banned in a way. It becomes like a living legend. Like you can still play it in certain formats, but you can't play it in like the ranked format. So Defender of Daybreak, we have V for Valor and Lumina Lance, which is a Majestic. And we are about halfway through this box, and so far we have pulled some bangers. All right, so we have our commons. That's a rainbow foil Tribute to Demolition. We have Shaden Scream and Decimator Great Axe. Whoa, that card looks sweet. First time this is defended by a non-equipment card each turn, half the base defense of target defending card rounded up. That is pretty cool. I think that card is going for like a little bit of money, not a lot, but take what we can get these days. So we have our commons. Okay, so another Majestic, and this is a rainbow foil Shaden Death Hydra. That looks sick. All right, I'm gonna put that right here. Then we have a Deathly Whale and Radiant Force Field, another Majestic. Two Majestics in one pack. We did pull Radiant Force Field last time, and I looked up the price, not too much. All right, here we go. So our commons, We have Phantom Wraith is the foil, and then we have Shade and Scream, and another Surgical Extraction. So I pulled that one last time. I talked about it. It was in Dynasty, the Dynasty set, but they short printed it on accident. And so they put some extras in this one to kind of get it out there more, because I think it was like a $50 card. Now it's like $12, but it's really good for Assassins. So we have Soul Butcher, we have Wall Breaker, and then we have Lost in Thought, which is about a $5 card, and it is a Majestic. So far we've pulled a Legendary, multiple Majestics, multiple foil Majestics, and a Marvel. So this box has been just amazing. All right, we have Deathly Delight, and then V for Valor. So if you're coming from Magic, you can basically look at the rares as like the quote-unquote uncommons, because you'll typically get 1 or 2 of those in a pack. All right, and we have Cleansing Light rare, and that is a rainbow foil. That looks sweet. We have Deathly Wail and Grim Feast. So we got 5 more packs to go right here. We have pulled our fair share of big time pulls in this one, but the more the merrier, right? So we have Resounding Courage is a common foil. And then we have Ram Raider and Deathly Wail. All right, commons. So we have Battlefield Breakers are foil common. We have Hungering Demagon and Deathly Delight. How many of those have we pulled? All right, getting through the commons. We have foil Deathly Wail, which we have pulled a ton of those. Then we have Lay to Rest and Envelop in Darkness. Alrighty, you can kind of see right there the back of that card. We got commons. We have a foil Charge of the Light Brigade. We have Cleansing Light. And we have Figment of War. And this is a Majestic. And the backside is Bellona, Archangel of War. That is sweet. So this isn't the Marvel. It does have the backside, but it's not the Marvel. It is the Majestic. I'm pretty sure that is also another big time pull. This box has been just chocked full of goodies. So we have Tribute to the Legions of Doom, which is foil. Then we have Hungering Demagon. And we have Frontline Legs. And that is all for this box. Iron Song Versus. I think the cold foil one for this goes for $180. So I'm not 100% sure what this is going to go for. But we also pulled the Marvel Figment of Iridation. That is just sweet art, sweet foiling, and the backside is even better. But all right, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully, if you haven't checked out Flesh and Blood, I would go and check it out. It's a blast. It is a little bit of a pain to kind of learn how the combat chains work, but once you get it, so fun. But that's all I got today. This is Austin with Big Time Pulls, signing off.